Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam uravalarokamiva vandana mrityurmukshaya mamrita mrityurmukshe mamrita. Bolo Kailaspati Maharaja ki jai. Sitaram, sisters and brothers, as we continue this journey on the greatness of Bhagavan Shiva, I hope that in some minute way it brings some comfort or knowledge and added to your spirituality. Many of these katha you probably heard before and probably done better than I'm doing. But I hope that my humble approach will sound as a simple reminder of the greatness of Bhagavan Shiva. Thank you for taking the time to share with your friends and loved ones to listen and to welcome us in your home every night. Tonight, my katha is dedicated to the significance of Nandi. Nandi is the bull that we always see next to the lingam or the murti of Bhagavan Shiva. Most of the temple have an image of Bhagavan Shiva. Whether it's a Vishnu Mandir, a Durga Mandir, any mandir, they always have an altar for Bhagavan Shiva. There's always a Shivala in the compound where that mandir is. And whenever there is the murti or lingam of Bhagavan Shiva, Nandi, this bull, will always be in a sitting position and he will face that lingam or murti. And he is the protector of that lingam and murti. Nandi, however, has a very special conception and birth in this world. There was a great sage by the name of Shailendra. He was devout to Bhagavan Shiva in his prayers and tapasya. But in his life, he was thinking that he will not leave anyone to take care of tapasya when he was not around. She was concerned. He went to Indra Bhagavan. Indra Bhagavan, I would like to have a son in my life. Indra Maharaj said to him that you're on the right path. You're a bhakt to Lord Shiva. And in your prayers, it is okay to ask him to bless you with a son. But he was kind of reluctant. Why? Because he had the principle. And that principle was, my prayers must go without any attachment. Even though I'm praying to Bhagwan Shiva every day, I will not ask him for anything. But after listening to Indra Bhagwan, he was convinced to ask Bhagwan Shiva in a prayer, in his prayers for a son. He prayed, and after a while, he was plowing his field one day. And when he plowed this field, and he was about to go back home, he heard the cry of a baby. And he turned back and he looked. He could not see this child. So he started to search the field. And as he was searching, at one point, he started to hear the crying louder and louder. So he recognized that he was going in the direction where this child was. When he reached to the spot, he saw a wonderful baby boy just born in the field. And he grabbed this child and he hugged this child. And as he was hugging this child, he heard the voice. The voice told him, "This is your child. Take care of him and your desires is fulfilled." He was joyful. He was happy. Every day he will take care of this child. And this child started to grow, started to get into devotion, started to follow the path of bhakti. And as he was following the path of bhakti, all the devatas and the people were pleased with him. This continued until the child grows to age 7. When he was 7 years old, two great saints visit the ashram and they saw this child. The two saints were Varun and Mitra. And when Varun Bhagwan saw this child, he asked the father, "Rishi Maharaj, what does this child name?" He said, "Nandi." He said, "Nandi is a beautiful name. It means joy, satisfaction, happiness. That's what Nandi means." But then Varun Bhagwan became silent for a moment. And when he became silent, the Rishi realized something was not right. So he asked him, and Varun Bhagwan did not want to tell him, but he insisted. And Varun said to him that, "Rishi, I'm sorry, but this child that you cherish so much will only live until age 8. At this time, Nandi was already 7 years old, which means 1 year more of his lifespan. And you can imagine how dejected the father got. How much sadness overtook him, because he realized that now I only have 1 year to spend with my child. What should I do? As he was unhappy, said Shailendra wanted to know what he will do if Nandi is no longer here. But he remembered it was Bhagavan Shiva who gave him this son. And he said to himself, it is Bhagavan Shiva who will protect this child also. That confidence he had. And he continued to pray to Bhagavan Shiva. He continued to pray and pray and pray. And he did not want to tell Nandi what will happen. But Nandi saw the difference in his father. And he recognized something was not right. So he insisted, he asked him, tell me what is bothering you. And he told Nandi. Nandi said, Father, why is it you're worried over my life or death? Nobody can control that. And this is something happened to every one of us. People who are dear to us, who we love tremendously, we never want to part with them. But life and death are in the hands of Bhagavan. Sometimes people die young, some die mature age, some when we need them most, they are not there. But when it comes to a father to outlive his son, you can imagine how much pain was in this Rishi's heart. So Nandi said, Father, I'll go to pray to Lord Shiva as well. I will pray that my father, you, this great saint, must not feel the pain of separation. And if I may share something with our young children today, I just want you to know that how much joy, how much happiness you bring to your parents' life. And you must avoid getting in conflict or situation that will bring pain to them. See, children, your success is your joy and happiness. But I'll tell you one thing today, and that is, you can never enjoy your success the way your parents will enjoy it for you. You think you will enjoy your success? There's no one in this world can enjoy and be proud of you than your parents. And that is why you have a moral and ethical duty and commitment to be such a child, son or daughter, to your parents, that you'll continue to give them that joy for the rest of their life. Your life is their treasure. Our dharma is different. Our dharma tells us how we are intertwined with generation and how as a child we have a duty towards our parents. And that duty is not only to serve them when they get older, but that duty is in every walk of life, to live such a life, to be such a person, so that they can be proud of you. Once we are blessed by our parents, once we make our parents happy, this world becomes a better place for us. Anywhere we go, that blessings will be there in the form of protection, and we can't go wrong. So here, Nandi joined to pray. He said, Bhagavan Shiva, losing my life is nothing. I don't care about my life. I'm willing and ready to come to you. But I want my father to be happy. All I'm asking you for is for his happiness and well-being. And he was praying. Bhagwan Shiva looked at Nandi and he said, "What a beautiful request of a son." His penance continued. His penance continued until Bhagwan Shiva was pleased. And he appeared. When he appeared, the sage Nandi and his father went and prostrate to him. Anytime we go to the mandir, anytime we go to puja, anytime we reach with a noble soul, it was our duty to bow. Let me share something with you at this moment, friends. Many times we go to puja, and sometimes we go when the puja is starting. Whenever we go and a puja is in progress, remember that is mantra and worship being done to Bhagavan. Our altar, the murti is not just a murti. The murti is Bhagavan Shiva, Hanumanji himself. And that is why utmost respect must be given to the mandir or any puja we attend. All we should do is bow. We give our reverence. We accept by bowing that Bhagavan is present in this puja. Same as the mandir. We bow our heads when we go. We be gracious with our life. Life must be gracious, and we must have our dignity at all times. So they bow and did reverence. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahi Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Om. And Bhagavan Shiva said, I know what your prayers are. I know your desire, I know what you're asking for. I will bless you that your son will continue to live. But because he was destined to live only for 8 years, some changes will happen to him. 1, he will never grow older than 7 years. He will never reach to age 8. He will not grow older. That's a special blessings. But Bhagavan Shiva said to them, you can't be a human being and not grow older than 7 years. I'll have to change your feature. I have to change you to the bull Nandi. The bull Nandi. And that bull will never grow older than age 7. That is why when we look at the bull of Nandi, it looks small, not like a mature bull. It looks smaller. Bhagavan Shiva said to Nandi, you will not grow older past age 7. But I'll give you further blessings. You, Nandi, you had a divine birth. You are my blessings from the time your father picked you up in that field. And now your blessings is, you will be the protector of my puja wherever and whenever it's being done. And that is how Nandi was blessed to be next to the lingam. And that is why every time we do Shiva Puja, we also bathe Nandi Maharaj. We also put a tilak on his forehead, because Nandi is always with Bhagavan Shiva. And then the Rishi realizing the importance of Nandi. And what he did, he continued to pray to Bhagavan Shiva. So friends, Bhagavan Shiva prayer is always miraculous. And he will do something, somewhere, somehow, no matter how difficult it is, for us to avoid the things we do not like in our life. He will give us that protection, that guidance in our life, by which always his blessings will deliver us. And that is why when life becomes challenging, one of the worst things we can do is to give up. There's only one set of people give up. And I don't like to use this word, but there's no better word I can find right now than to say, only a loser give up. A person who is not a loser will never give up. You may not get what you want, but if you refuse to give up, just have the thought, just tell yourself, I will not give up. That's all you have to do. And have that firm conviction in your heart that you will not give up. You will not know how your own intelligence that you have will re-engineer your whole life in such a way by which you will find a way to overcome, by which you will do something different to get up again. You see, falling down, whenever we fall down in life, always remember that we have to find a way to get up back. You see, a child, a little baby, when they are learning to walk, that lesson of learning to walk is a profound lesson. And you will remember with your children. You'll remember your child when they'll start to walk. What happened? They'll fall. They'll hurt themselves. In Guyana, we say they'll bust their mouth and they'll bleed a little bit. They'll have some marks of black and blue on their face or their hands because of the fall. But a child is teaching us something. Even though that child may fall many times in the process of learning to walk, the child will not give up. The child will hold on the chair, hold on the sofa, and try to get up and walk again. Until that child is able to walk properly, he or she will not give up trying. That is refusing to give up. If we can learn one thing from children, that no matter how much they will fall and hurt themselves in the process of learning to walk, they will not give up. That child will never say, I'm not going to stand up again because I'll fall. I'll hurt myself. I will bleed. The child will never think that way. The child is thinking in his mind, if I can walk, like how mom and dad is walking and running, then I can go with them and walk in the park. I can walk to the car. I can do this and do that. And the child is not bothering anymore with the pain of getting up and falling again. But the child is only thinking, if I can walk, I'll go with mom and dad and do all these wonderful things. Children are such a blessings in our life that they can teach us things that we may not even imagine. And what happened? Eventually the child will learn to walk properly, to run, to do so many wonderful things in life. If we can learn something tonight from the little babies we see, our sons and daughters, even grandkids, they're giving us a message. If you want to achieve something in life, you never give up. And if you refuse to give up, you will definitely succeed in life. Just like Nandi, just like this saint. He wanted a son. He got a son. The son had a short life. He prayed again. He did not give up and said that, okay, Lord, you give me a son, he had a short life. No, he prayed for what he wanted. The son prayed because he did not want to see the dejection in his father's face. And both of them were blessed. And he had the intervention of the Lord to bless them. That's why Nandi always sat on the altar. But Lord Shiva, that bull represents joy, satisfaction, solace, and peace in life. Again, tonight it was a pleasure having all of you with us. This journey continues. Our prayers, our love are with all of you. You can join us every Monday night at Shiva Mandir for puja and meditation to Bhagavan Shiva. Every Monday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. And the last Friday of every month, Durga Ma Puja from 7 p.m. also. We are at 2370 Midland Avenue in Scarborough, Unit B10. You can see the signboard, Scarborough Arya Samaj. We share with this mandir for a number of years. We have a very good relationship, and the members of the Arya Samaj mandir always support us in this venture of prayer and puja. And we want to thank them for that. And we want to invite you this new year to come out and pray with us. Be part of the Shiva Mandir family, and let us join together in making Shiva Mandir a home for all to find peace and blessings. Do not forget to call for your Shivlingam, and may the presence of the Lord ever fill your life with joy and happiness. Bol Shankar Bhagavan ki jai.